What's up everyone and welcome back to the UFC News Hub. Today let's get started with Ilia Topuria responds to Khabib's comments. Ilia Topuria has never been one to stay silent when someone throws shade his way, especially when that someone is Khabib Nurmagomedov. Recently, Khabib made headlines by shutting down the idea of a potential fight between Topuria and Islam Makhachev, and he didn't mince his words. According to him, Ilia simply isn't worth it. Ilia is a nobody at 155. Khabib reportedly said, making it clear that he doesn't believe Topuria has earned the right to challenge Islam. Well, those words didn't sit quietly in the background. Topuria saw the comments and fired right back. Taking to X, formerly Twitter, he responded directly, not hiding behind any filters. Khabib knows I'm the one to take the belt from Islam. Only reason he doesn't want Islam to fight me, Ilia Topuria wrote, sending a loud message to the MMA world. That's not just a comeback, it's a declaration of war, and fans immediately started buzzing about what this could mean for the lightweight division. But Ilia didn't stop there. He later spoke in an interview and made his intentions even clearer. He's not accepting any other fights and is willing to wait until fall to fight Makhachev, the interviewer noted. Topuria explained that while he'd love to fight in the summer, if that doesn't happen, he's absolutely ready to wait until the fall to face the lightweight champ. I want to fight in the summer, but if that doesn't work out, I'm ready for a title fight in the fall. We are not considering other options, he said with firm confidence. That quote came from a Russian outlet, TAS, and while it might not be the final word, it definitely adds more fuel to the fire. As the storm brews around Ilia and Makhachev, another big name stepped into the conversation, Charles Oliveira. In an interview with MMA journalist Alvaro Colmenero, the former champ was asked about a potential matchup with Topuria, and Oliveira didn't shy away. If this fight happens, I'll move forward just like I've always done with everyone, Charles Oliveira said, showing his trademark confidence. He acknowledged Ilia's skills, but also reminded everyone of the danger lurking in the lightweight division. He's a tough guy, but lightweight is a very complex division. Guys have hard kicks and good jiu-jitsu, but I'd press on, he explained. Oliveira didn't just brush off Topuria, he gave him respect. A knockout threat shows how tough my division is, but as I said, he has my utmost respect as a person, Oliveira added, showing why he's still one of the most respected fighters in the game. So now the question hangs in the air. Who should Ilia Topuria fight next? The undefeated rising star clearly has his sights locked on the title. Khabib might be trying to protect Islam, or maybe he just doesn't see Topuria as ready. But Ilia isn't backing down. Whether it's Islam, Oliveira, or someone else, one thing is clear. Topuria is coming, and he's not afraid to speak it into existence. Before we continue, subscribe and click the bell icon to help support the channel. Khamzat Chimaev. Fight delayed is fake news. There's been a lot of buzz lately around Khamzat Chimaev's upcoming fight, specifically rumors that his championship bout was being delayed. The story exploded last night, with reports claiming the delay was due to an ongoing visa issue. Fans started panicking, social media went into full meltdown mode, and everyone was questioning whether this would affect the timing or even the possibility of the fight. But before the speculation got too out of hand, another side of the story emerged, one that completely flipped the narrative. According to Home of Fight, the report about Khamzat's fight being delayed isn't just misleading, it's entirely fake news. They took a closer look and discovered that the original source of the delay rumor was a Russian outlet called TAS. Now here's the twist, TAS apparently has no direct contact with anyone in Khamzat's actual team. That means the entire story could have been built on assumptions, miscommunication, or just a need to stir the pot. This news was fake, and the source, which is a Russian outlet called TAS, does not have direct contact with anyone in Khamzat's team, Home of Fight said. This brings up another interesting point, Dana White. Let's not forget the UFC boss has some serious connections, even extending to the political sphere. With his ties to powerful figures, including presidents, it's very likely that if there was any real issue with Khamzat's visa, it wouldn't be something that derails the fight completely. It could be resolved fast, very fast. Even if this was an issue, it should be resolved fairly quickly, Home of Fight added. So what does this all mean? As of now, the fight is still on track. No official delay, no confirmed problems, just a wave of rumors that got shut down almost as fast as they started. Khamzat fans can breathe a little easier for now. And now the big question remains, when the fight is finally announced, who do you see coming out on top? Will it be the undefeated beast, Khamzat Chimaev, or the rising powerhouse, Dricus du Plessis? Drop your predictions in the comments and let us know who you're backing. This one's going to be a war. Khabib Nurmagomedov has always been known for his honesty and sharp insight when it comes to the fight game, so when he took time to praise Belal Muhammad ahead of UFC 315, it instantly caught the attention of MMA fans worldwide. While some corners of the MMA community have been slow to embrace Belal, Khabib didn't hold back his admiration. In an interview with Adam Zubaira on YouTube, the former lightweight champion shared his thoughts on the welterweight contender's potential and fighting spirit. "You may not like a person, but that doesn't mean he's a bad fighter," Khabib said, setting the tone for a heartfelt endorsement. He pointed out that people often ignore the facts in front of them. "We should look at the stats. When did he even lose? A very long time ago. He has a very good win streak." According to Khabib, Belal's consistency and dedication are hard to overlook, especially considering how grueling the welterweight division is. "I think it would be hard to go past Bal. That's his style. Constantly moving forward. Wrestle, strike, he explained. Khabib didn't just admire Belal's strategy, he highlighted something even more crucial: his gas tank. "He has a great gas tank. I think it's the most underrated gas tank in the UFC now." And coming from Khabib, a fighter known for his relentless pressure and grappling, that's saying something. He continued, "He's the best in his weight class and top 5 in the UFC in terms of cardio. I wrestled with him myself. He's a hard worker, and cardio is Belal's most valuable asset at the moment." That kind of praise isn't common, especially from someone as reserved and calculated as Khabib. Belal clearly appreciated the words, reacting with a heart emoji, a quiet but telling sign of gratitude and mutual respect. But Khabib didn't stop there. He also gave fans an update on another rising star, his cousin Umar Nurmagomedov. With the buzz surrounding a potential fight between Umar and former champion Petr Yan, many were wondering when Umar would be back in action. Khabib gave a realistic timeline. "Umar will only be ready by October. July is not possible," he stated honestly. Still, he's excited about what a clash between Umar and Yan could bring to the table. "I think it's a top-tier fight, a very serious one. They're both at a level where a win could move them closer to the title," he said. With Yan ranked second and Umar sitting at number 3 in the bantamweight division, the stakes couldn't be higher. A win for either man could easily push them into title contention, and Khabib knows it's a fight the fans would love to see. In typical Khabib fashion, the praise was direct, thoughtful, and filled with genuine respect for the grind it takes to reach the top. Whether it's Belal Muhammad's underrated cardio or Umar Nurmagomedov's road to greatness, Khabib made it clear these men are not just good fighters, they're serious threats in their divisions, and their stories are still unfolding.